What is up, guys? Protein Daniel here. So it is about almost 3 o'clock. Last night I did not sleep at all. Last night I didn't go to sleep until probably 7:30, 8 in the morning. I just don't know. I just couldn't go to sleep. And then also my son was throwing up throughout the night too. He threw up twice, but he's just sick right now. And as you can tell, my throat was kind of whiffy a little bit. I don't even know if that's a word, but about to get dressed. Gonna go to Alina's dad's house, aka my father-in-law's house, because since her grandma is here, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm thinking about working out today. So I know I missed my second day of legs this week because I didn't even hit my second day of legs, but I need to as well. But I don't know. I gotta see if I have time to do that. But anyways, I'm gonna get dressed, get going and everything. I'll see you guys here in a bit.
All right, guys. So we're here. I'm all dressed and everything. I just want to see how this cinematic version worked a little bit more. I know I had this phone for a couple of years now. Never actually tried the whole thing, which is actually really good. I'm loving this. Actually, it's capturing everything. Oh, mom, my time. Mommy's so cute. I'm actually loving how far this can go and capture everything else. Oh my gosh. This guy. And my little daughter over there. Where's she at? Oh, she's over there. Mama, how clear that is. Wow. I'm actually gonna flip this camera real quick. What's up? What's up, Bubba?
Alright guys, so got myself some fajitas and rice here. Damn, that bowl looks so tiny. But about to eat this and then gotta do some video watching for specific stuff. Can't really say because they'll be like, wow, really, Daniel? Really? I'll be like, yeah, I know. What? But yeah, so make sure, guys, that you're on top of your nutrition, okay? I did drink another Dutch Bros, but also, besides that, you always got to make sure that you're on top of everything, all right? Got to make sure that, of course, you're getting proteins, carbs, your fats as well, your avocados, nuts, seeds, chicken, turkey, fish, eggs, right? Your pasta, your rice. Got to make sure that you're on top of that, okay? Got to make sure you're on top of that. Working out, just like in the last video, I was talking about this as well. But getting your meals in is a very important part too, right? Not a lot of people know that. If I want to lose weight, right, it's I still have to eat. Just be in a caloric deficit. That's it. But you gotta eat at least 3 meals, right? Proteins, carbs, fats, especially your fibers as well. That'll really be very good towards your glucose levels as well. Since our lean mass is made up of 400 grams of glycogen as well, and the liver is made up of 100 grams of glycogen as well with that. And also your fruits and your veggies. You gotta have your fruits, you gotta have your vitamins, you gotta have your minerals, you gotta have your omegas, vitamin D3s as well. If you don't eat fish twice a week or even more, right, you gotta make sure that you get those omegas in as well. I start talking too much, I forget that I gotta eat. I gotta make sure I eat. Because once you ever get that moment, it's okay, I'm gonna stay on this topic. I'll stay on this topic for too long. I gotta make sure I eat. But you gotta get everything in, especially the fibers. A lot of people miss the fibers as well. And that's a very important part too, Not just that, but just meals. Let's go back on that topic of meals, right? A lot of people don't get those meals in. If I want to lose weight, I'm not going to eat 1 meal a day. You know why? Because it's not going to work. Plain and simple, it's not going to work, right? If I'm just eating 1 meal a day, I don't know, it depends like with that meal, right? Maybe 500 calories, right? 500 calories a day. That's not going to help me. I got to have my meals. I got to eat my, what you call it? Got to eat my proteins, but also I got to gain that lean mass because that's going to help me more with my metabolism as well. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people are like, yeah, like cardio is good. It'll help me lose weight. In some sort, yes. But especially when I take my clients through cardio exercises, right? Focusing on their endurance, stamina. Whenever I do that, I'm mostly focusing on their heart strength whenever I do that. Then afterwards, then I focus on strength training because we need to make sure that I build up that lean mass so my metabolic rate can be so much better, right? A lot better, in fact. I think my phone's about to die here. Hold on. So sorry about that, guys. My phone almost died. But yeah, so going back on lean mass, right, and metabolism, you always want to make sure that if you want to go for heart strength, right, but of course also like losing weight, you know, cardio, right? But that's mostly gonna, you know, be more of a purpose of heart strength, right? But if you want to burn body fat percentage, not burn body fat percentage, but lose body fat percentage, right? Gain muscle, that's mostly going to be with weight. Also focus on, you know, your metabolism. That's mostly going to come in with your lean mass because the difference of a pound of fat versus a pound of muscle, the volume, the density is so much more different, right? And it's crazy, you know, especially, you know, throughout like my years of training, especially when I was younger, right? Even before knowing this, I always thought if I want to lose weight, right, cardio, doing tons of cardio is going to help me, right? It's like, it did, but, you know, it was more of the lean mass. It was more of the lean mass. It was more of the muscle that I had on myself that was helping me do that, right? But my nutrition, right? My nutrition was the very, very, very first important thing that was helping me with that, helping me lose weight, helping me burn, or helping me lose body fat percentage, right? Helping me increase my muscle mass is just going in caloric deficit, you know? And if I want to go into caloric deficit, let's say my calorie maintenance is 2,000 calories. Okay, let me explain what calorie maintenance is before I go on. Calorie maintenance is what you, maintenance of your calories, where you keep eating the same calories on a daily basis, right? Every single day. That could be weeks, months, years, right? But if I want to lose weight, I'm going to go into caloric deficit. So I'm going to decrease the calories, decrease from what my maintenance level is. It could be 350, it could be 400, 500, 1,000 calories that I just, you know, go below my calorie maintenance level. If I want to bulk up and gain more muscle on me, then I increase from my calorie maintenance level, which is go same thing, 350, 400, 500, 1,000, whatever, you know. So if I'm having a calorie maintenance of 2,000 calories, right, but I want to decrease my body fat percentage and decrease my weight, I'm going to go into caloric maintenance. If I want to bulk up, then I'm going to go into caloric surplus, which is increasing my calories from there. And that's one thing a lot of people get confused on, is that caloric deficit, calorie maintenance, caloric surplus, right? Now it depends on how big, right? How big of a calorie maintenance you have, or how small of a calorie maintenance you have, right? So let's say if I'm eating 4,000 calories, right? I want to lose weight and decrease my body fat percentage. If I'm eating 4,000, 4,500 calories a day, I'm going to go from 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day in a caloric deficit. It's a big jump, right? But like I said, it just depends like where you're at. But this nutrition comes first, right? But then again, it comes second. The reason I say it's become second because of consistency. That's what a lot of people have trouble with, is the consistent part of doing that. Is the consistent part of exercising, tracking their calories, but nutrition, right? And make sure all those three that I'm focused on. Because if I don't do that, I'm not going to get the results. What's my main purpose on doing all these three? Is to get results, right? I'm not doing it just to do it. I'm doing it for a purpose, right? So if I have a purpose, then I need to focus on that purpose. If I need to focus on the purpose, then I need to be consistent on focusing on the purpose so I can get the results that I want to get to, right? Now, I'm not saying if I'm 220 pounds, right? And I want to go from 220 to 290 pounds, that's not going to happen overnight. So I got to make sure that I make a game plan for myself. How many pounds a week am I going to lose of weight, right? Or body fat percentage. Because you're not going to be like, oh yeah, I need, if I want to get to 220 to 195 pounds, that's not going to be a quick process. So I got to make sure I make a game plan for myself, right? To help me get there in the long run, step by step, right? Focus on your goal, focus on your purpose, focus on your consistent of doing that, right? Focus on the workouts, focus on the nutrition as well, especially the nutrition too. Because if I work out, though my nutrition is bad, I'm not gonna get the results I want to. No matter how much I work out, if I'm working 6 days out of the week, if I'm not focused on my nutrition, I'm not gonna get the results that I want. But usually 0.5 to 2 pounds a week I want to lose. So at least, 6. Yeah, at least I do 0.5 if I lose. If, we go from the least 0.5, right, times 4 weeks in a month. What is that, 2? I can't even do math right now. But anyways, don't judge me. But yeah, and then you go from, okay, of how many pounds a week, all right, I want to lose, or I want to focus on losing. Then I need to focus on how many pounds a month I want to lose. But like I said, you want to focus on the small steps more. So I would rather focus more on how many pounds a week I want to lose instead of how many pounds a month I want to lose, right? It's small steps that reach to bigger goals, right? And that's what you want to focus on. Now, then it comes to nutrition, right? If I want to, now you got to ask yourself, how am I going to lose those, 0.5 to 2 pounds a week, right? How many grams of protein do I need? How many grams of carbs do I need, right? What about my vitamins and minerals? What about my fats? What about my fiber? Gotta stick to all that, right? Also, what I tell people, make sure you have your proteins. Make sure you have your proteins. Like for me personally, of what I did to lean out is that I have
right? And of course, per pound of body weight, you know, equals per gram of a protein. So if I'm weighing 180, right, I need 180 grams of protein. So if I want to lean out, I need 180 grams of protein. All right, now this is me personally. I'm not saying everybody do this. You know, 180 grams of protein. Then I have 100 grams of carbs, and maybe like 80 grams of fat, right? Did help in the long run. Now, my energy levels were low, right? So here and there I was a little irritated, but definitely got the results that I want. Now, like I said, you don't have to do that, right? That's just my personal thing. That's what I just want to do, and it helped. Now, like I said, it was getting a little irritated, but because it's very disciplined, right? 100 grams of carbs, that's not a lot. If you really think about it, that's not a lot. I was very disciplined to the point to where I was just focusing on, what was I gonna say? The little details of even giving proteins, right? Of the, not the protein, the protein bars. But it was just very, very disciplined. But anyways, I think I'm gonna stop it here. I know usually I take, it's like a good 10 minutes of the video, and I like to keep it like that way, especially for now, since I'm using my phone, so it takes a little longer to upload, or especially if it's longer than 10 minutes, it takes a little bit longer to upload. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, hit that ring button if you want to see more content. Protein Gang, we out.